that I hoped it would be, leading Duke to a Final Four, after coming off a rough year the year before that, sending Coach K out. We wanted to send him out obviously on top, but to get him back on that stage, at the last weekend of college basketball was the goal, getting to New Orleans. So to get there, for me and the team was big. Unfortunately, we came up short, but I was happy to be there. The coaches, my teammates always having my back and always reminded me, that no matter how good of a game or how bad of a game I was having, they wanted me to take that shot or make that play. They were comfortable with it and they all trusted me. So knowing that, it just made me, fearless and, kind of just let me go out there and be me. And those big moments, I love those moments. So being able to make those plays down the stretch is always, what I'm trying to do. Yeah, no, I talk to Jason a lot. It's a guy who I've definitely watched a lot of. I can see the similarities for sure, but I feel like I'm unique in my own way. I definitely take some stuff from his game for sure. Just the pace he plays with on offense, the way he carries himself, on and off the court, being a young guy, but kind of coming up in the league as a rising star. I kind of admire that about him. But just the way he's been since college and now, he's just gotten better every single year. And that's kind of how I see myself developing. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's my bread and butter. Obviously, like you said, I can play on the perimeter, but when in doubt, I'm trying to get to the basket, trying to draw fouls, get to that rim. And that's how it's always been for me. My mom was a post player, so that was some of the first stuff I was learning was how to, get positioned in the post and finish around the rim. I would say a fair criticism really would be my defensive consistency, off the ball especially, just staying engaged, I definitely didn't feel like I was a liability or anything, but there was times where I could let fatigue get to me or be a little disengaged on that end of the floor. But that's probably the biggest thing I've really tried to focus on and work on is, exerting that same energy that I do on offense, and bring that to the other end of the floor. I think it's preparing me more than anything. I knew going to Duke that I was going to be on the biggest stages in the biggest games, and I was. I mean, from the jump. Playing at Madison Square Garden, my first ever college game. Duke versus Kentucky. You got to show up, and the lights is brightest. And I mean, to me, that's fun. I don't really look at it as pressure. Like, I was walking in those arenas smiling, having fun, ready to play. So heading into the NBA, it's going to be a lot more big moments, a lot more big games. So, it's going to be the same mentality.